When we think of ancient life, our brains go straight to the T-Rex. But if you hike deep enough into a canyon, past the layers of the Jurassic and Triassic, you enter a world that makes dinosaurs look like modern history. You're stepping into the Permian, a time of bizarre, sailback predators. Giant dragonflies with 2-foot wingspans, and a supercontinent called Pangea. Deep in these rock walls lies the record of a world that was thriving, until it wasn't. We're exploring the canyon layers that revealed the Great Dying, the moment 252 million years ago when 95% of life on Earth was deleted.
Behind every moment lies a scientific wonder. I'm Kale, and welcome to SciCurious, where curiosity meets science.
Today, we're digging through the basement of the fossil record to see the aliens that ruled the Earth before the Age of Giants even began. The creatures you find in these deep canyon layers are often mistaken for dinosaurs, but they are actually our very distant cousins. Take Dimetrodon. It has a massive sail on its back and sharp teeth, but it's a synapsid. This means its skull structure is more similar to yours than to a triceratops. During this era, the Carboniferous and Permian, the atmosphere was oxygen-rich, allowing insects to grow to terrifying sizes. Imagine a centipede the size of a car or a dragonfly as big as a hawk. The canyon walls act like a vertical time machine. The further down you go, the more alien the biology becomes. There were no flowers, no birds, just massive ferns and the first reptiles trying to figure out how to conquer the land. As we move up the canyon wall, we hit a very specific dark band of rock. This is the PTR boundary. Below it, the rocks are full of diverse life. Above it, silence. This marks the Permian Triassic extinction, the most severe extinction event in Earth's history. It wasn't an asteroid this time. It was a massive volcanic eruption in what is now Siberia that lasted for 2 million years. The volcanoes pumped so much CO2 into the air that the oceans turned acidic and the planet's temperature soared. The canyon doesn't just show us life. It shows us the exact moment the world almost ended. Looking at the layers just above the extinction line, we find a hero of the fossil record, Lystrosaurus. This pig-sized, tusked burrower is one of the few creatures that made it through the fire. For a few million years, it was practically the only large animal left on Earth, making up 95% of all land vertebrates. By studying these specific canyon layers, scientists can see how life recovers from a total collapse. It's a lesson in resilience. Without the Great Dying clearing the stage, the dinosaurs might never have had the space to evolve. The canyon reminds us that every age of giants starts with a few lucky survivors in the mud. The red sandstones found in these deep sections of the canyon tell us about the climate of Pangea. Because all the land was clumped together, the interior was a vast, brutal desert. The ripples you see frozen in the rock today were once sand dunes moved by Permian winds. When you touch these rocks, you aren't just touching stone. You're touching a 270-million-year-old weather report from a world that had no ice at the poles and a single giant ocean. Dinosaurs get all the fame, but the world before them was just as wild, just as dangerous, and even more strange. These canyons are the only places where we can look at the rough drafts of life on Earth. If you could bring back one creature from the Permian, the giant dragonfly, the sailback Dimetrodon, or the tusked Lystrosaurus, which one would you want to see in person? Let us know in the comments. And if you want to keep digging through Earth's secret history, hit that subscribe button. Stay curious.
Science is everywhere if you just know where to look. Thanks for watching SciCurious. Until next time.